Good thing I got this right now. There was an audio glitch, or I should say, my OBS decided to say, "Hey, yeah, your device is unplugged and not working." And how the hell am I making this video? How? Why is it showing now that it works? It's just OBS being silly. But we did get something pretty good news. Well, that is assuming you're a fan of free stuff, and that being 50 orbs. So we're going to be getting 50 spirit orbs and a 5-star summon ticket. Now you might be wondering why I had that 8th anniversary Ichigo on there. If this is just a normal 5-star summon ticket, which it looks like it's going to be based on this, you have a chance to pull any premium character. So if you're new, that includes the anniversary characters. I've seen some people saying, when is the anniversary characters going to be appearing next? When is their rerun banner? When will I be able to summon for them again? I'm going to be making another video on that for you. We should also be getting the mid-month news pretty soon. I hope they're premium, but chances are it's going to be a skip banner. There's very rarely mid-month banners that are worth summoning for. I'd say the vast majority of the time not on the level of an end of the month banner. End of the month banner is where you usually go to summon for good characters. Now, obviously, if you're summoning for your favorite character, this doesn't really apply to you. This never really ever applies to you. Summon for the character that you want to summon for if it's your favorite character. That usually doesn't have to be said, but I just like to clarify that when I am talking about what you should be summoning on. Never really applies to the people who are summoning for their favorite characters. We're also going to be getting 50 soul tickets and 10 4/5-star accessory tickets. Save these, by the way. Save these accessory tickets unless you're new. You're probably going to want to save at least a couple hundred the BBS tickets and BBS accessory tickets before you actually summon them. I usually wait until I have about 500. That usually guarantees you a couple 5-star accessories, and on the BBS summon tickets for the characters, that usually guarantees you over a long span of time, doing this multiple times, it's about 15 characters 5-star. Obviously sometimes you'll get really lucky and you'll get way more, sometimes you'll get less than that, so do keep that in mind. It's average, and if your luck sucks or is really great, it's going to be not average. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so if you're wondering when the date, it's right here. Rewards will be given out on the 15th of September 2023. So as the time of this recording, I'm not sure if they give it out at because you have when the banners go live, that's usually at 2 in the morning for me, whatever time is for you, because people live different parts of the world. Whatever the time new banners come out, that is one time that they sometimes give out stuff, but it's usually 8 hours after that. So that is when I think we'll get it on the 15th. So it would be 9.5 hours. So 24, 48. So it'd be 50 some hours from now, almost 60 hours from now, if I'm doing it correctly. I'm kind of tired right now, so I might be messing that up. But yeah, obviously when I upload this, it's going to be later, so it's going to be sooner than the 50 some hours that I said it was going to be. Overall, that's pretty dang good. The 5-star summon ticket, if you're new, just use it. You want to build out your box. I'm going to be real with you. You're going to want to build out your box and hopefully pull some good characters like this 8th anniversary Ichigo, 8th anniversary White. You're going to want those. Now, if the mid-month is premium, I'm going to do a little talk about this, because depending on what it is, I may or may not do a video on it. If the mid-month is premium, it's a skip for the vast majority of people. The reason being is you're going to be want to saving your orbs for good banners. You know, like if you want an overwhelm, like if you're already got a stacked account, then summon whatever you want. This ain't going to be applied to you because you already know what your account needs. If you're like new, you're going to be want to saving your orbs for the good banners, and it's usually end of the month. To give you an indication of what end of the month looks like, that would be this 1,000-year Blood War banner here. That would be this 1,000-year Blood War banner here. That's going to be this 8th anniversary banner is a mid-month, technically. So this is an exception. This is one of the exceptions I was telling you about earlier in the video. This is another end of the month, which is a really good banner for farming. Then that would be mid-month. This would be another. This is premium. And unless this is your favorite character, I probably wouldn't summon on this banner. I ended up getting these guys from tickets. Here's another end of the month banner right here. Really, really solid. Here's another end of the month. That's a Safwi banner. So Burn the Witch, seasonal crossover. Safwi. Then you had a really good end of the month premium banner that was actually, now to think about it in hindsight, you know, you going 5 steps might have not necessarily been a bad idea. The renewed Quincy Ichigo, Tenza Sagetsu, and Ishin, which is a Brave Battle character, farmer right here, and just really strong DPS character right there. Then you had this banner, which, looking back on it, not as good as I would have liked. I mean, she was a shared complete status immune character, and she was the final one I needed. So that was, you know, obviously nice, but, you know, there are some end-of-the-month banners that aren't as good as others. And then the last one I'm going to talk about was the end-of-the-year banner right here. This is end of December 2022, so December 31st. Really good banner right here as well. Brave Battle, although from what I've heard, he has fallen off. I don't have him, so I can't really, you know, clarify that, but I've been hearing people say, yeah, he's not as good anymore. This character was a farmer unit, or is a farmer unit, and this character is a really good tech unit. Now, saving the orbs for the end of this month might be a good idea. We are getting a 1,000-year Blood War Resurrected character, or banner. And that means, or not a banner, a set of characters. 1,000-year Blood War set of characters. And that usually means, at the end of the month, you'll be getting a 1,000-year Blood War banner. Usually. There might be exceptions to this, but lately when they usually give you a 1,000-year Blood War for Resurrection for that month, that usually entails that we're probably getting a 1,000-year Blood War banner. But, you know, K-Lab has done things like, oh yeah, this is how we do things, until we don't do that anymore. So it's not a guarantee, and that's why I'm saying it's not a guarantee. But if it is another 1,000-year Blood War banner, yeah, it'll be what it is. Honestly, people will summon for it. It'll be hopefully pretty hype. I'm honestly a little worried, because if you go back when 1,000-year Blood War banners were coming out, you know, after like the first few, they started reaching a point where it was just too many limited banners within a short period of time, and people were getting sick of it. People were getting burnt out because no time to save your orbs. Every banner was, you know, hype, or you got to go on it, otherwise you could miss the characters. And eventually people just started getting burnt out, and people started taking breaks. People stopped playing the game. I don't know to what percentage. I was one of the ones that did actually take a break around that time, because I was just like, yeah, I'm just not pulling the characters I want. I'm wasting tons and tons of orbs on trying to get these characters. It was just like an overall pretty bad spot for a good amount of players. I don't know the percentage, but enough that I did see a lot of people actually talk about that. So that's pretty much it. I'll probably be up for another hour and 20 minutes, because that is when we will hopefully get mid-month news, and I'll be doing a video on that. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.